Hey guys, how's it going? Daniel Behrens here. I just wanted to give out a quick tutorial on how to sign up with Jeunesse. So I'm going to make this probably about 5-10 minutes, just kind of walk everybody through it because there have been a few little hiccups and things like that that have been going on. So first of all, I'm going to open up Google Chrome. And now your sponsor will probably send you a link to their website, and so basically I'm going to just use mine for this example. So mine is dbear.jeunesseglobal.com. So what you're going to find is you're going to see this screen when you pull it up. What you're going to want to look for is at the top where it says presented by, you're going to want to look for your sponsor's name and phone number and just make sure that's correct. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on the Join Now option right here in the top right hand corner. And now I'm in Canada, so I'm going to choose Canada just for this demonstration. So you're going to want to click on Canada, and I speak English, so I'll click English and then continue. Now, there's a whole lot of stuff in here. To be honest with you, I actually didn't read this until after I joined, but then I did go through and read all of it. It's a lot of good information in there, so I would suggest that you would go in there and take a look at all these things and just read each one. It gives you all the rules and all that kind of stuff about the company. Okay, and then you've got to click this agree and continue. Sorry, my computer's running a little bit slow because I'm recording the screen here, so this might take just a few seconds here. Okay, so now you basically come up to this page here. Now, when you see this, you're going to see your sponsor's name. Well, obviously I went to mine, so mine is Daniel Behrens, and my sponsor ID is dbear, so that's going to be there. So this is the part that's been kind of getting a bunch of people stuck. So this main site URL bit here. Okay, so this is basically, this is a nickname, your last name, whichever you want it to be. My last name is Behrens, so I just put the first initial of my first name and the first four letters of my last name, so dbear. So now, basically, what it means is, like, for instance, actually, well, I'll use mine for instance. So if I put in dbear here, and I see if I can use it, it'll say the site URL is not available because obviously that's my site URL. It's already in use. But for instance, if I were to add an E on there and check if it's available, then it'll say, okay, this site URL is available. So what that is when I actually send someone my link, it's dbear.jeunesseglobal.com. And then obviously the rest of this is mostly just the same as any other registration form for like any website or anything like that you'd use. Your password, and you have to confirm the password, obviously. You'd want to write in your first and your last name. The other thing here is an identification type. If you're in Canada, it'd be your social insurance number. So you just want to write that in there. The co-applicant part is it's really only if you're joining with a spouse or something like that as well. But I just left it as just for myself. And then obviously you want to put in your birthday, your mailing address, your email address, and your phone number. Most people have cell phones, so I put my cell phone number in here. And then the shipping address obviously would for most people is going to be the same as their mailing address. So you just want to fill that out as well. Now when you get down here, this is basically anyone that joins Jeunesse has to have this starter kit. So the starter kit in Canada right now is $29.95. I'm not 100% sure what it is in the States and other countries. I believe Jeunesse is actually, in 118 countries now. So this might be different for wherever you are. Now, there's a whole bunch of different sign-up packages here. Now, I mean, obviously, you would want to get started with a package, but I would suggest at the very least getting started with the 100-point package because, I mean, 100 points is going to be very, very important once you get into looking at the compensation plan and all that kind of stuff for qualifications and everything like that. 100 points is actually really important, but I'll get into that in another video. So let's go ahead and we'll say that we're selecting this one. And then you can also set up your auto ship if you want to do that now. It's completely up to you. If you want to check out the products first and then decide which ones you want to have for your auto ship, that would be what to do. And then after that, you would just click complete sign up. It'll ask you for your billing information and everything like that. You would just fill out your credit card info and what have you, and then you're all set to go. And if you had any problems with that, just send a message to your sponsor, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you out with that. But the main point of this video here was this main site URL where basically you can choose your nickname or your last name or the first initial of your first name and your last name. Basically anything that's going to be easy for you to remember that you can share with other people. And then once again, I'll just show you up here. I'm going to go dbear.jeunesseglobal.com. That is my website. And that's all I put in. And just double check that you have your sponsor's name and phone number up here before you click on Join Now. All right, have an awesome day. I hope that helped.